In this episode of Celebrating Great Hospitality, I am in the Peach State, Georgia, Chickamauga, Georgia, and I'm the luckiest person on the planet. This is my home for the next couple of hours. This is the Green Dragon Inn at Fablerealm Farm. So this is a Middle-earth inspired stay.
My name is Kevin, and I love to travel. I believe great hospitality deserves to be put on display. I love the short-term rental community. I think it is an excellent opportunity for hosts to showcase their abilities and share their dreams. As a host myself, I'm always looking for tips. Together, I think we can build up this community. Join me in the pursuit of excellent hospitality.
Full disclosure here, I do not know anything about Lord of the Rings, but I do know great hospitality and I do know dedication to decorations. This is incredible. This host does a phenomenal job. Beginning with just the setting and the scene here, there's trees everywhere, there's nature everywhere. Out back, Green Dragon Inn has a nice big backyard. There is a patio with a charcoal grill. And on the patio here, the host has a table, a couple chairs, taking some of this beautiful Georgia nature. Across from the Green Dragon Inn, the host has a field, a couple goats and a pony in there. If you want to feed those, you can bring a couple snacks with you. It really has a beautiful setting here. There's nature everywhere. Trees, the birds are chirping. Beautiful, beautiful space. But the inside, it's like stepping into another realm in here. This host does an incredible job. Again, I don't know anything about Lord of the Rings. I will not be making any references. This is an incredible space. Hopefully I can convey what's going on here. The dedication to the theme here is astonishing. This is insanely beautiful. I don't know how much time this took. I can't imagine how much time this took to collect all of these things. I could do nothing but just show you odds and ends and oddities, and everything's got its place. This is the main entrance. This is the main entrance here. Behind me, there's a wall. There's multiple suits of body armor on here. Real, legit body armor. This stuff is not plastic. That's legit heavy body armor. The welcome entrance also has this nice little table setup here. There's a guest book and this binder. This binder has information on the surrounding area, information on the property, places you might want to eat at, places you might want to see while you're here. The host also has 2 different scavenger hunts in there. One outside, one inside. Scavenger hunts are a brilliant idea, a great way to get guests involved in the place, experience the place. Phenomenal. And in keeping with the theme of the inn, the dining hall here, instead of one giant table, the host has 3 tables. Again, commitment to the decorations, mind-boggling, and the place is clean. I do not know how they keep all of this clean. And each of these tables has its own set of decorations. The ambiance here is fantastic. These flickering lights, brilliant idea. In the corner here, there is another room with a kind of a pub style setting with another table, 3 chairs. And out here on this cupboard on the counter, there's a Bluetooth speaker. Set the theme with the background music. Share some stories with your friends. Gather around with the family, enjoy a meal, experience the magic of this place. Imagine playing Dungeons and Dragons in that room. Behind me here, we have the first of 3 fantastically decorated bedrooms. This fireplace is awesome. Seriously, it adds so much to this room. It pulls the room together. This first bedroom is also kind of another gathering place, if you will. And if you're not challenging somebody to a sword fight, to a duel with swords, there is a chessboard, checkers board. You can just settle it with a game of chess or checkers. Next to the checkers chessboard, the host has all of the Lord of the Rings. I'm assuming it's all. I actually don't know. I don't know if it's all. Has loads of Lord of the Rings DVDs down here. There's another basket underneath the shelf with more options for movies or games. There's games here as well. Actually, there's a Dungeons and Dragons Monopoly game here. This bed over here in the corner looks super comfortable. At the base of this bed, there's a couple bookshelves with, again, decorations. Dude, look at all these decorations. Another suit of armor and this gong right here. I really hope I'm allowed to do that. Across the room, there is another bed. This is really, really cool. On each side, there is a lamp, and each lamp has its own light switch. Turn it on or off, plus outlets for electronic devices. I imagine this could also be used as a sofa or kind of a couch if everybody's gathered around watching the Lord of the Rings. And that is the first of 3 beautiful bedrooms. Now we have the first of 3 awesome restrooms. Over here, behind this heavy wooden door, these doors are like solid oak, which is so cool. Adds to the realisticness of all of this. This restroom, the host does a fantastic job with these restrooms as well. There's 3 restrooms. Restroom sink in here is on top of an old oak barrel. This is awesome. The host has the vanity area, the mirror, the lights, and then of course the restroom sink. There's a hand towel, plenty of toilet paper, and then this gigantic shower. The shower is huge. As you can see, the shower here is huge. The shower is on a detachable hose. The host has towels, plenty of towels. Plus, look at this, body soap. That is awesome. Provides body soap for you up here in this fantastic little washcloth holder. And this restroom also has decorations, a sword and a shield. Incredible dedication to the decorations here. We need somewhere to concoct the elixirs, mix those magic potions through this vegetable root cellar, kind of a hallway here. Fantastic decorations in here. Through this curtain here and into the kitchen. This is so cool. The host provides all the big appliances, all the amenities you need, all the cooking supplies and utensils. And don't worry, if you forgot the ingredients needed for the spells or the recipes, the host has the Elven cookbook and the Hero's Feast, official D&D cookbook. That is so cool. That makes me happy. Good for the host. Appliances. The host has the refrigerator over here. On the other side of the kitchen is the dishwasher. Then the kitchen sink. The kitchen sink overlooking the beautiful backyard. And moving on down the countertop, the kitchen stove, range cooktop, as well as salt and pepper shaker on top of the stove. There's also a microwave, toaster, and the Keurig. On top of the microwave, the host has a variety of different kinds of coffee. There's multiple kinds of tea and microwave popcorn. Above the microwave, in this cupboard right here, dishes, dinner plates, soup plates, and the coffee mugs. If you are cooking, in the corner underneath the microwave, pots and pans, things you're gonna need to cook. You're also gonna need some hot pads on the other side of the stove, in this drawer right here, hot pads, and then cooking utensils in the next two drawers. And by the way, these knobs, I just noticed these knobs are pretty cool. Silverware is in this drawer right here, and then your water goblets, wine glasses are up here in this cupboard. Okay, all the elixirs have been fixed, the magic potions cooked, and everybody's been fed after all that hard work, so alone time would be super nice. Through this doorway here leads out onto the back patio if you need some of that beautiful Georgia nature. Or next to me is a little book nook. Grab a good book and curl up in this little book nook over here. Take some alone time. The Green Dragon Inn has a super comfortable chair over here in the corner. Quite simply, the best way to relax and refresh is with a good book, in my opinion. That's just my humble opinion. Through this doorway and into bedroom number 2. This bedroom is awesome for a lot of reasons. All of these bedrooms are giant, and those does a great job with decorations again. Some of my favorite decorations in here are these little pipes spread throughout the room. I'm assuming they're tobacco pipes, peace pipes. And this little, like these little cloth pins up here, that's so cool. And I really enjoy these nightstand pieces. That one has a like a candle on each side of a mirror, and this one has an oil lamp. On this side of the bed, the host has a comfortable chair over here in the corner, really comfortable chair. And on the other side of the bed, the host has a workstation. To this might be my favorite pipe right here. This one made out of antlers. That is really cool. Across from the workspace here, there's a jewelry armory, however you pronounce these things. And it's got a couple costume items in there, but there's also some empty hangers if you got some clothes you want to hang up. I'm sure you can use those to hang clothes up, so no wrinkles for you. And this bedroom has its own restroom. Behind me is the restroom. This restroom has its own unique theme in here with the birds and the flowers, the herbs. Plus it still ties into the Middle Earth with the decorations up top here. The shower is all the way in the back of the restroom. The host provides towels and hand cloths. And all the way at the other end of the restroom, a beautiful vanity area. And this restroom sink with a beautiful cabinet. This thing looks really cool. Like old and cool. I actually love that thing. The host has hand soaps, hand towels. This is a fantastic restroom bedroom combination. Dedication to the theme here is incredible. We have one more restroom bedroom combination down this hallway. The setup here is fantastic. This darkened hallway, the flickering lights, ambiance, 10 out of 10. To my right here is the restroom. And as with the other restrooms, Toast provides all the amenities. First of all, a beautiful vanity area. That light, the vanity light, that is really cool. And with the sun mirror, love that. The restroom sink, Toast provides hand soaps, plus the hand cloth is up here in this cool little basket. Washcloths are also in one of those cool little baskets. Towels, and then the shower. And one thing that I really like about the Green Dragon Inn showers here, this is really cool. They each have their own light, independent of like the vanity area light or the shower or the restroom light. They have their own light. Turn them on or off, however you want in each of these restrooms. So small details, all those details add up to make a fantastic set, which this has a ton of details and decorations. Through this door, then to our last bedroom, the master bedroom. Just when you think the decorations couldn't get any crazier, look at this. This bedroom really blew my mind. This is incredible. But somebody took a lot of time to put all this together. Those vines, that took a lot of time. And then just all of these decorations on the wall. The mirrors, all of the drapes, the curtains. Super comfortable looking bed here. The decorations here are incredible. I'm just going to keep talking about it forever. The bed here looks super comfortable. multiple pillows. On each side of the bed, there's like a mini chest of drawers. It's bigger than a nightstand with a giant mirror on top. At the base of the bed here, two chairs, two comfortable chairs, and then behind me is kind of like a dressing room section. There's a full-length mirror if you have a wedding or something, maybe get dressed up for that. Dude, by the way, these decorations, it's mind-boggling. These decorations are just mind-boggling. I keep getting distracted. This is where I get to sleep tonight. I am the luckiest person on the planet. I just need to decide which room I'm going to be sleeping in. That's a wrap on this episode of Featuring Great Hospitality. I'll leave a link in the description. Green Dragon Inn, Chickamauga, Georgia. Treat yourself to some incredible hospitality. This place was recommended to me. If you've made it this far, thank you so very much. Great recommendation. To the host, thank you so much for allowing me to do this. To the rest of you, thank you so much for watching. If you know of anybody who is providing great hospitality, please let me know. I would love to feature them. Until the next time, safe travels.